When did you realize you weren't the main character in your own movie? Welcome to The Walk. My name is Gio. I'm a chiropractor, mindset manifestation coach, and a public speaker. And I'm fascinated at how our internal systems, like our mind, heart, nervous system, affect our reality. So what'd you say we take a walk? What are your thoughts about identity, consciousness, subconsciousness, manifestation? At some point, could have been years ago, maybe yesterday, maybe a few moments ago, you realized something unsettling. You've been a background actor in a movie about your own life. You're in the scene, but you aren't driving the plot. Your identity has been shaped. Your role has been chosen. Much of it happened quietly through influence, pressure, experience, and pain. Your conscious mind said, "This is how it is." And your subconscious answered, "So shall it be." Now, whether by a sudden snap or a slow, painful realization, you're aware of the reality you helped create. So let's move past the surface level buzzwords and talk about these forces for what they really are. Identity, consciousness, subconsciousness, and manifestation. These aren't trends. They are the systems that are quietly shaping your life. And they are inseparable. Think of your life as a car and manifestation as your destination. The conscious mind is the driver. This is the part of you that chooses, looks at the map, sees a destination, wealth, health, love, and says, "I'm going there." It holds the wheel. It directs. The subconscious mind is the engine. This is the powerhouse. It doesn't judge the destination. Doesn't ask if you're worthy of the trip. It simply receives the command and provides the raw power to get you there. It is the creator of the movement. So, if the driver wants to go and the engine has the power, why do we stall? Oh, because of identity. In this car, identity is the governor. A governor is a device installed on an engine. It limits the speed for safety. If your identity believes that wealth is dangerous or visibility is unsafe, it sets the governor to 25 miles per hour. Your subconscious is the most powerful engine in the world. Now, you can be the most focused driver in the world. You can grip the wheel harder. You can put the pedal to the metal. You can visualize harder, say your affirmations louder. You will never reach 26 miles per hour. The engine will rev, you will burn fuel, you will make a lot of noise. But the system, your identity, will cut the power to keep you safe. In your frustrations, you probably ask, "Well, what the hell? I'm focusing on what I want." Well, what actually happens is this. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what your identity believes you're allowed to experience. What you notice, what you dismiss, what feels possible, what feels dangerous, the actions you take, and the actions you never even consider. Identity isn't just a story you tell yourself. It's a contract between your mind, your conscious and subconscious, signed by your nervous system. Now, you're probably saying, "Hold on a minute there, Gio. I've been doing some of this manifestation stuff, so what about the heart and soul?" Well, I'm intentionally leaving out the soul, source intention, your essence, and heart, the orientation and truth of expression. They are a crucial part of this operation. Well, let's reconcile this mechanical layer first, and we'll come back to that during another walk. But this contract sounds different for everyone. It can sound like I have to do this because I'm the responsible one. For some others, it can be it's what I have to do to earn love. Then there's who will say, I do this because I have to be tough. You can look at your current state, your situation, and fill in the blanks. And once that contract is in place, your system becomes incredibly loyal to it. It will filter opportunities. It would avoid certain risks and justify familiar outcomes and quietly steer you back to what's known. Why does this happen? Because your system protects identity over desire. Now, this is why identity is such a valuable asset. Society, politics, media, and social platforms, they all compete to shape it. Now, it's not because they care about you personally, but because identity directs attention, emotion, and effort. Wherever that energy goes, reality begins to form. When identity is shaped externally, all of those things, the attention, emotion, effort, begin manifesting realities that serve something else. And it's not you. Now, this isn't about paranoia. It's about awareness. If you don't author your identity, something or someone else will do it for you. Now that we understand that, what is manifestation really? Manifestation is not asking reality to change. It's the art of priming yourself to live as someone who can meet it. It's embodied visualization, nervous system familiarization. When teachers and authors like Neville Goddard, Bud M. Zealand, Abraham Hicks, or Bob Proctor talk about manifestation, they're pointing to something very specific. The first-person experience, the image, a frame. You're not observing it. You are inside it. You can feel it, hear it, taste it, sense it as real. Now, why does that matter? See, because the body and nervous system don't learn through logic. Logic is important, but it doesn't learn that way. It learns through experience. Yes, even through simulated experience. It's a rehearsal for identity. You're not summoning an outcome. You're rehearsing being the person who can hold it. A bridge between desire and capacity. It builds familiarity. Familiarity lowers threat. It tells the system this is one of the ways identity can begin to shift. Not just beliefs, but through repeated states of being. So here's where it all meets. If manifestation is the movie playing on the screen, identity is the director. And if you don't know who you are as the director, the actors, your conscious mind, they won't know where to go or what to say. The lighting will be off. It will distort positions. In the scene, your subconscious mind would never feel true. Something is off. Manifestation without identity work is just watching a trailer for a life you never actually film. Now, identity work without action is just a brilliant script sitting on a table, gathering dust. But all together, they become the production. When they all harmonize, it becomes the embodied rehearsal of an identity the system is learning to allow. Now, this show that I'm doing here isn't about control. It's about authorship. It's about waking up inside the script you used to blindly follow, taking the pen and finally choosing how the next scene ends. So, what are your thoughts on this? If you enjoyed the walk, let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you want to keep walking with me. My name is Gio, and thanks for the company.